Please welcome your 2026 Minnesota Vikings.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And off we go from Minneapolis. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player. Most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Complete Derrick Henry. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Looking for a target. He's running for it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down, Baltimore.
Give right side to Henry. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They'll come up 1st and 10.
At the 41, a gain of 14. And the Ravens first down.
Jackson keeping it himself. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
At the Vikings 41-yard line.
Lamar out of the pistol. Now here he goes again. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Josh Metellus on the tackle.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now and starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. It will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
All J.J. has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there is something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much of it the people around him. Most importantly, just ask his teammates over the years. They love playing with him. That is a characteristic that's important. And I don't think talked about enough, Kate. Do you guys in the huddle want to play for him? Do they believe in you? Everywhere J.J. has been, he's lit up that huddle, and success has followed.
Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's a gain of 2.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out from 37 yards in the right hash. Reichert connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. It's Henry on the counter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jackson. This one's to Rice out on the right side. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. They go play fake with Jackson. Able to find Wright. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for a loss of yardage. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Taken down back at the 42.
Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid game. And the Vikings going to the dime package here. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
And the Raven 1st down.
in motion, headed right. First down, here's Lamar. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Henry will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
They go to him again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get 6 more on their early advantage. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
14. Vikings 3.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Now run here with Amari on Hampton. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to Hampton. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have it on 3rd and 5. First throw for the backup now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. Baltimore running its offense out now. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of the season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
On the gun, it's Rush. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Complete to Brendan Rice. 5 yards on the play.
He's keeping it himself on the 3rd down option. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Play action on first down. Man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. And he's slated downs to approach here from the 40.
28 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside field goal range. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
These defensive backs today, Kate, I am telling you, they're some of the world's greatest athletes. Not only do they have to cover elite speed, not only do they have to have ball awareness and go get it, they're asked now in today's game to get home and blitz and bring quarterbacks down. That is an outstanding play from the secondary.
6 DBs out there for the Ravens. 3rd down coming up. Here's a throw. It's a screen play to Edwards. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
A loss of 2 yards.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll run here on first down. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Back-to-back carries here. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line.
4th down.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
3rd long for him here. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
And the Vikings first down.
So we read here and give to Mitchell. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle 3rd, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Here's 2nd and 14. It's into the hands of Edwards. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
First down. 25-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They go play action on first. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there, an awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
Here he is on third and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up fourth and long. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. Reichert connects there. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. We see the Ravens making their way out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Play action now. Rush. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings take over after returning it inside the red zone. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
The Vikings now set to take the field. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone. First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
And the Vikings, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Goal to go, they're passing. And they score! It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings could have gone for 2 in the tie, but they choose to trail by 1. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
First and 10. Here's Rush. He completes it in traffic. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
First down, Ravens.
On first down, they'll run. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
He was taken down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Ravens leading near the break. Rush setting up the play action. And the Vikings rush brings him down. After the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Vikings push their lead to 6.
Vikings 20, Ravens 14.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun here, Rush. Pocket isn't holding out. They're able to drop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
It's second down.
Trying again, following the sack. Completed to his running back. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
And it's third down.
Rush throwing on third. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. The Vikings with a football here late in the half. And they'll need to be judicious in using that final timeout, Brock, but they still could put a scoring drive together before the break. Throwing now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Brings up second.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Into the secondary past the 40. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Reichert connects there, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback. Looking to throw. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a two-score ball game here as we resume play. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete from the contact.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
Second and 10.
Back to throw. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Third down and
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Back to throw now. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Baltimore running its offense out now. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Rush now to throw. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Here's Rush. Left side, it's caught by Rice. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on the previous play. He keeps it himself. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
A pickup of 2 yards. And the Raven first down.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down.
At the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second
from the 47. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. From the gun, it's Rush. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10.
Second and 10.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10. 2 yards on
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Throwing now on first down. Roman Wilson reels it in. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for a Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. And the slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. The play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down. He tries to sneak it, and he'll get them enough for a first down. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And Junior. It's a gain of 8. That's another Vikings first
Hampton now up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special. Right, that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Throwing on 2nd and 11. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings push their lead to 15. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Will line up for the 2-point.
He's throwing for it. And he will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage.
Vikings 31, Ravens 14.
They get the 2 out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Feels like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there.
Yep.
And that quarterback did, and the receiver delivers.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. And that was B.J. Ojulari on the stop. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing, rush. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. It's in or no, they dropped another one. It's dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Vikings headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together doing this, I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Vikings first
Throwing off the play fake here. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it.
Well, they threw an extra defensive back or two out there, hoping for an outcome just like this. That dotted defense put bodies everywhere. No matter where the throw went, there was a defender around who could have tried making a play on it.
Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Here's the one back on the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Able to find Wright. And he'll get this up to his own 44. The grilled peppers bringing that one to an end.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Called in by Rice. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Out of bounds just past midfield.
They'll run for this. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. To the air with Rush. Short pass brought in. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Slot receiver headed left.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 now. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. They've got a man in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throwing this back in the end zone. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on down.
Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Hampton, open and drop. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play can get started.
Finds him over the middle. It's an excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Vikings first down.
First and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
Mitchell off the pistol game. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Running it with Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
28-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up third and 8.
Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
And the Vikings first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Mitchell up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings put up even more points in a win.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings make it a 24-point ball game.
Ravens 14.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They're coming off a fourth down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Running this one off right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man,
at the
he wins.
24-yard line.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. Play action now. Rush. Caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a dime look by the Vikings. Third down coming.
It's third down.
Out of the gun here. Rush. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
First and 10. Here's Rush. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Tackle to the marker. It's second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Rush setting up the play action. He tucks it and takes off. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
An 8-yard pickup And the Raven first down.
Rush. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 43. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Rush now to throw. Hits him on the end route. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Vikings and receiver Dante Thornton Jr. out and ready for their next series. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Set it down, score them at the 38. So read here and get to Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings, well, they can probably just run away and hide. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Hampton gets the handout. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Motioning one of the tight ends. They go play action on first. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Running back, motioning right. Third and long for him here. They connect on the deep shot. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. New set of downs for him from the 46. From the gun, it's Rush. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. For the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They'll throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. And the Vikings going to the dime package here. Third down coming up. Rush now. He's got time here. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Jabril Peppers with a pick. And the Vikings are finally stopped on the return. But they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over.
With a win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.